The International Stairway Series takes place at 8 of the biggest county shows in the country with a £60,000 prize fund. There's also a chance for our riders to pick up £45,000 worth of rider ranking points, which could get them into some of the very biggest shows around the world in the coming years. Some of the very best taking part, and one or two looking to make their name.
We've tried to construct a very good pathway for young international horses and riders, or new combinations, to be identified at an early level so they can be given the right guidance to go on forward, and this is part of that programme.
Just like former European champion Peter Charles, William Funnell is also in action in this series with his top string and a few new ones.
Having lost Renault last year, then it was important to keep this series because I think we all benefited last year. So there's a lot of work inside the BSJ and the partnership to enable us to have this series, which I think is a great feather in our cap. It's a super education for young horses, you know, that are stepping up, you know, that we will see on the telly for the European Championships 2012, you know, that this is a progression for those horses, you know, and hoping we've got a really wide, deep base of horses that are capable for 2012. So the whole thing is hopefully enabling us to produce better horses.
And what better showcase than the county shows? We start in the Devon County, go up the country to the Royal Highland, across to the Royal Norfolk, the Great Yorkshire as well, all building to the last event, the Royal Berkshire Show. The Devon County was the first in the series, a big ring with a big test set by our course designer, and some proven riders in there alongside some looking to make their name. Justin Tuff, a local rider here who's developed some cracking horses and is part of the Evolution squad.
They're very good, a good place to get spotted, and with the powers that be coming out to watch you compete and see you achieve good things, they consider you for selection.
A very good quality field featuring the likes of 3 times Queen's Cup winner Tina Fletcher, ladies champion Caroline Webley, and a number of other names in there, all with Nations Cup experience, including Jeff Luckett, Nations Cup rider and recent winner of the Royal Windsor Grand Prix.
I've got a smaller string this year, so I tend to pick and choose where I go. I mean, the Stairway series is a real good series for us. You know, there's decent prize money, which is important these days because it keeps the owners happy. And also, the more the horse wins, the more you tend to not jump him so much and look after him. So, you know, everybody wins, really.
Yes, it's a big commercial operation as well as just sport as a whole. I mean, we saw a win just a few weeks ago, $95,000 going to a British rider. You really have got to try and develop horses all the time, and there's big rewards if you can for you and for owners.
Yeah, I mean, you know, owners aren't always in it just for the money, but it's very nice at the end of the month to not give him a bill where a horse has paid for himself. You know, keeps the enthusiasm up, and, you know, money counts with everybody, doesn't it?
How much of a thrill is it to take a horse right the way through the ranks? We use this type of series to bring them up to international level. We've jumped some international level competition here today to take them up from a novice right the way to the top.
I think that can't be overstated. I mean, you know, I'm more from a mechanical background, and you don't have that same rapport with a car or a motorbike, and to actually produce a horse and go all the way through and believe in him in the beginning, probably when a lot of people don't, you know, in the ups and downs and the bad weeks, and then for it to come what you thought in the beginning, you can't overemphasize that feeling. It's very good.
Jeff proving himself to be in very good form down at the Devon County, a big fan of the county show circuit. Was last to go in the jump off. He'd put the very best round up in the first round to go last. It's the top 5 to go through, and through on Brickfield Boy. This horse a winner for him this year at the British Open, and also just before Christmas at the Olympia International Horse Show. Certainly does enjoy the big ring at the Devon County, plenty of chances for galloping all the way, and that certainly suited Jeff as he crossed the line in 36.91 to put the very best time in as the last to go. The winner of the very first in the BSJA International Stairway Series qualifiers, Jeff Luckett, and certainly looks delighted with that one. Jeff picking up 12 points for the win in the first of the series qualifiers. It all builds towards the end of the league. The lady that finished in second was Tina Fletcher with Promised Land, a clear from her, 38.56.
It's a great series. I'm delighted to be second in the first one. I hope it continues.
And looking at your string at the moment, this could really benefit you.
It could. I've got some really nice young horses coming up, and you really need this sort of class to carry on and bring them through the ranks to the international stages that they go on to.
And what about the rest of 2009 now?
win as much as I can.
Very good luck with that one. It's Helen Treadwell that finished in third with Opportunity B, another one that relishes the Devon County ring. Winner before now of the qualifier here in the Renault Series back in 2007. And a new combination that caught the eye, Anna Edwards and Unique the Ninth.
He's just fantastic. He really is the horse of a lifetime for me. He's taken me to Horse of the Year show 3 years running, and to get me now on the county shows is just fantastic.
And it's a series developed for finding the international horses and developing international horses. It's certainly worked for you today.
Most definitely. It's a point system, and hopefully now I'll be able to get enough points, and hopefully I'll be able to get into the bigger shows because I'll be higher up the rankings.
And I think going to be very keen to get and do more.
Most definitely, yeah. I'll be at a few more of these county shows now.
After the first of the qualifiers then, Jeff Luckett takes the top winner's points, 12 points to the winner, Brickfield Boy, Tina Fletcher with 9 in second, Helen Treadwell in third. Anna Edwards picking up the 7 for fourth.